Alright, so we're 8 months in and the tank is looking awesome. Everybody again has gotten bigger. There's been a few changes, some fish out, some fish in. But overall they're looking pretty good. Everybody's finally really coloring up. Some that I thought never would. In particular, I mentioned it before in a video earlier that I had one Borlehi that never got color and I was positive it was female. And if you can look, you can see the orange just starting to come in behind the fin and the blue in the face. So I wasn't sure, but now definitely you can see it's a male. So thank God for that. I do have one in here though that's a blue neon, which I thought was just a really dull male. And with a mouthful of eggs, it's obviously not. So got stuck with another female again, so can never tell for sure when they're little, but try. Still a couple that I'm still not sure of, but colors are awesome. Colors are great. Nyerei is looking great. The sunshine. Venustus, as always. Red Empress. There's my fryeri. One of my favorites, it's got to be the compressiceps. If you can see the blue and red in this guy, and he gets deep, deep black. It's, yeah, almost like a dark blue black. This one really got its bands. There was a couple smaller ones I pulled out, and I put a little OB in here, which I didn't think I wanted to, but he was the right size. And once I put him in, colors changed up again. A few of them have been looking great since. Now, big thing was this time, difference in this video is I cut my feeding back to about half of what it was. I had diatom issues all over my rocks. You can still see there's some of it there, but it's mostly all dead now. Top of these are starting to get cleaned off. My water quality was getting not terrible, but I constantly had diatoms and I couldn't seem to get rid of them, and sure enough, I was feeding too much, so I cut back. I'm feeding only northern regular cichlid carnivore diet, and I'm just feeding that once a day. Every now and then some algae flakes, but not all the time, not at all. That helped the diatom issues. The water quality got better, but the big difference was, see the plecos they were eating? Well, before he never did that, so I guess I was feeding too much. He never really cleaned them up, and now you can see that he is starting to all over the tank. So he's not starving, but he's being forced to actually fend for himself, and it's making a big difference. Big time in my water quality and the fact that he's just keeping it all clean. So they are disappearing. I did run some Phosguard through this thing because phosphates tested okay, but I didn't have a silica kit, so I figured I'd try it, and since I have my place in, try and get that under control too. But aside from that, everybody's just, it's just growing time. There you can see the compressiceps up top. His colors are great. Either way, 8 months. They're all getting big. They're all growing out. It's hard to get them, it's too bright. Oh, and the other big thing, by the way, is my diatoms. What also helped is, believe it or not, running more light. Not more often, but doubling my bulbs up. And it started going from a brown diatom into green algae a bit in places. So the extra light, I was only running one strip or two 36-inch strips. Now I'm running 2 sets together. I just turned on both sides of the light. And it seems to be helping a lot. I don't know why, but it does. They don't seem to mind the extra light. And I guess it's nighttime, so the timer went off. Pretty bad timing, but I guess that means good night, and I guess I'll see you next time.